Hello, everyone. Jose J Garcia, real estate investor, coach, and mentor here. So let's do deals every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is no cost to this call. I've been asked that about 4 times today. No, there is no cost to this call yet. Can't say it will be that way forever. We don't know yet. But for now, no, you can all join. Be sure to share this call as well. You're welcome to post it on your page. The more people that can come on here, the better. Bring them on. Anybody you know that may be interested in joining or getting into mobile home investing, bring them on. Okay, so this is where we pitch deals. For the majority is only me pitching deals, but this is also a call where if you have a deal, think you have a deal, bring it on the call. Let's pitch it on here and let's see what you got. So happy to see on here. Okay, now that is also can go hand in hand with also. I know we have an investor partner who he sells mobile home doors. So that's something that he presented on here. So any way we can help each other when it comes to mobile home investing, right? That's huge. Somebody who can provide you with material. I don't have anybody on no waiting. Now, do pay attention to the chat box also. There are announcements that get put on there. And of course, at the end of the call, I also advertise a couple of things and talk to you about other coaching calls and other calls that we have available. Now, if you're not part of our email list yet, make sure you send us your email if you are new on here, especially so that you can get the emails when we send them out. A lot of coaching, a lot of advertisements, a lot of upcoming stuff, events that we have coming available as well. We'll get noted on there. Okay, so there you go. Looks like finally y'all can see my screen. Wow, Zoom is getting slower and slower. Now I'm going to mute a couple of you on here just to avoid background noise. At any point, if you have a deal to present, please raise your hand, drop a comment, and or just speak up. Okay. So today, Tuesday, is also a day where I go out in the field. I've been trying to change that forever. I don't think I will. I think I like the routine when it comes to that. Every Tuesday early in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning, I'm out on the road and hitting properties, reviewing them, seeing what is a good deal, next good deals, making connections like we all should. And of course, I spent all day today from east Georgia, down to south central to central and up. So I made a lot of stops today, and yes, I managed to make it back to the call. So that was always a good thing. It's been challenging sometimes, I'll tell you that for sure. We have a massive event I'm attending this week, so of course that's something I'm also dealing with. But a lot of things, a lot of good stuff. So, all right, let's get started on the deals for today. Now, one reason I'm mentioning that is because I was not able to upload all the properties that I have. So a lot of you are going to have to take out your pen and paper, notate a lot of this about what I'm going to mention, because I tell you now, some of these deals, and we have quite a bit that I was not able to put on here, will not last. So definitely pay attention to those here in a few minutes. But okay, the very first one we have is a single wide. This is, a lot of people have been asking about Hinesville. It's a hot area. Hinesville, Augusta, that's a good area. Savannah, especially. It seems like anytime people buy in Savannah, nobody resells again. It just seems like that way. Nobody's ever selling there. And when they do, they don't last. I guess it's just the location, right? So Hinesville, Georgia. This is a 92 Horton Echo. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, single wide, like I mentioned. Asking $3,000 for the mobile home. We have some interior pictures, so bear on us with that. Possibly tomorrow we should be able to get those. We can post them on here. And again, if you're not part of these emails, make sure you send us an email so that we can send you this, because this very same spreadsheet that you're seeing me present from is a spreadsheet that you can get to your email. You can take your time at that point and review this as much as you want and send us any questions at that point. Okay. Also, every time we make a change on it, it does update automatically, so you get that. And yes, if you're working off an old sheet, you are looking at old deals. I had a call on that earlier today, asking me about a home that I couldn't even remember. Now, it took me a minute to remember. So they were working off a very old spreadsheet. Okay. All right. So this one, the lot rent is $350. Does include trash, but there's a fee on that of $13 every month. So add that up. You're looking at $363 a month. Okay. We didn't put the rental rate in the area. We'll put that note. We'll have that by in the morning. So let me put that on there for y'all. That's something that we like to help y'all out. Now, if we had interior pictures, I'd go ahead and do a little breakdown of it for y'all and kind of show you, what it would take to bring it back up to a livable, presentable kind of thing. Okay, let's move along. East Georgia. This is where I started this morning. So we were out in Dublin. Lot 17, 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, to move in ready. So this is one that we actually rehab. It just completed today. Okay. Asking total 19.5 cash or best offer. Monthly rate in this area is around 675. Now remember, okay, we give you the rental rate in the area for a reason. We're just saving you an extra step that you have to do, because if you're getting into mobile home investing and or you're already into mobile home investing, you have to know these numbers. Part of knowing the market is you know what the rental rate is. Now, that does not mean that something like this, a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, and this is not correct, by the way, not a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. You're looking at more like 700. And if you do a rent to own finance, you're now the bank. So, here we can do it with 3,000 down payment. But you can always add more to that. Plus, there's interest that comes along with that. Okay. Now, this would make for a perfect rental for somebody, an investor trying to come into this. A couple of people. Okay, here we go. And avoid the rehab. That's something that, yes, we all deal with as contractors, handyman. We don't try to talk bad about them, but yes, they can let you down over and over. That is the unfortunate, and that happens all too often, not just in mobile homes, but also in real estate and investing. So if that's the case, then it's something you just have to kind of watch out for, but you wouldn't have to deal with that on here. Okay. And same goes for the next one. We're now going southwest on this one here. We're visiting Albany. Albany is where we got our very first Airbnb. So that's another exit strategy. Now, come January, I'm gonna coach y'all on 2 mobile home exit strategies never before done. So stay tuned for that. We'll be advertising on that a little bit more. Okay, of course, it is December tomorrow. So, but this one here, Albany, lot number 5, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's a single wide. It's another move-in ready, no rehab needed. Only asking 14,000. This is actually an investor of ours who's doing this property here. He had it rehab. Lot rent here is a lot lower. It's 250 and does include trash. We'll finance with also 3,000 down payment. Rent the rent in the area, I would say for this 2-1, it was 650-ish, give or take on this one. Now, if you're going to finance and resell it, of course, you can tack on at that point. Some of you have asked in the past why we don't put the part name, the address, and why do we give so little details on here? Okay, we do that on purpose. Yes, we do it on purpose, and there's for a reason. When we first started this call, of course, it's been a while back, it seems like now, but we used to put every piece of detail that we could on here so that you would have basically no questions to ask. That was okay until investors started taking it upon themselves to just see the spreadsheet and, well, let me just go visit the park and we'll tell them about them later. We then started getting phone calls from park management, park owners. Hey, do you have so-and-so investors? And it got to the point where the spreadsheet was being shared throughout our social media. I didn't know who had the spreadsheet. I don't know who all has the spreadsheet. The more people have it, the better. But that's what we had to limit the information, because people were taking upon themselves to just go visit parks. And then we were starting to get too many crowds out there, question marks, all that kind of thing. So we had to lower this back down. If you want to see this property in person, which I highly suggest that you should, never buy a property sight unseen. I can suggest that, to you. I don't, and I don't suggest you do. Whether it's boots on the ground that you put out there, an investor relative, you can get somebody in there, get somebody out there. Okay. Yes, that means even if it is our deals, my deals. Okay. But we'll get you that information on there. Okay. Do not forget that we have other properties that are on here. We have a lot of interest that is coming. Before we put a lot more inventory into this spreadsheet, which you can see on here, and we have homes on here that are inside parks, just like you're seeing, some that are distressed, fixer uppers, handyman specials, if you will. And then we have the rent to owns, which is something more like this that you're looking at. It's move-in ready, no need for rehab, labor, material, none of the above. This is simply come in and start investing. Okay. Something that you can do. On here, you will also find mobile homes that need to be moved. We've talked about those. Here's one great deal. Okay. You just have to find the right park, right investor that needs this home. Maybe somebody with a piece of land, parcel, real estate that needs this mobile home on it. And again, this is many ways that you can help us. I am new to mobile home investing. How can I help y'all and myself, obviously making some money? Simply bring us a buyer. Okay. For lack of better terms, you can be the connector, you can wholesale, bird dog, whatever you want to call it. All in all, bring us a buyer, somebody who is interested in moving something like this to their property. Okay. This one must be moved, as you can see on the sheet. And if you pay attention to the tabs, that will also mention, it mentions the city, the state, and move. City, state, and again, Hinesville, city, state, and only the lot. And that's because this one does not need to be moved and more so prefer to stay in the park. Instagram, if you have any questions, wave your hand, or I think you can drop comments on there as well. Again, if you want to join us on Zoom, you're welcome to. You can see visual just a little bit better on here. But yes, a lot of these deals, and there's a reason why we have not uploaded a whole lot of new deals. We are growing and expanding, so there's only more and more deals going to come. We're steady making connections every day with park owners, park managements throughout. So the inventory is going to continue to grow, but we've got to get some of this inventory off before we start uploading the sheet, and it just becomes clustered. You know, there was once upon a time where we had around 10, 11 deals on here. That has grown quite a bit since. Okay. A couple of deals that I'm going to mention on here. Like I said, I was not able to upload them, and I know these deals will not last. What if we could take it one step further on something like this? Home is moving ready. No need for rehab, no material, no holding, etc. It is already ready to go. What if you can buy one with the resident or a tenant already in it? That will save you one more step. No more backgrounds going through the park, making sure they approve, etc., etc., etc. And if they're paying on time and paying already, that's just a plus also, right? Well, that's what we have. So take out your pen and papers. This is not what I was able to upload, but I will sometime tomorrow at one point. We got a hectic, busy day. We will try to upload these. And of course, we're going to get you pictures, interior, exterior. But what we have is in Warner Robins, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 mobile homes total. That's what we have in this one specific park. And, you know, this makes it interesting. When I first started investing, I had a mobile home here, there, over, yonder, etc., etc. That's good and all. Okay, good passive income. But you know how hard it is to try to keep up. The more you're growing, and you have one here, then another one, another state, another one, another city, county. You start having to manage that now from a different type of level, right? What if you could have, especially if you're starting out, multiple mobile homes in one park? You could just go visit this one park. That's where all your investments are at, and you don't have to worry about the next one, right? Not to say limit yourself like that, but it's a good beginning for it, right? So 15 mobile homes in this specific park. Okay. Now, seven of those are empty, vacant. Okay. Those are the ones that we're going to begin by taking pictures, bring them on here, and list them on the sheet. The other ones are occupied, so they're going to be a little different into how we can see them. We would definitely go in there, but again, keep in mind these are rentals, by the way. Okay, so that keep in mind that if you want to be a landlord and you want to bypass all these steps that we're showing you on here, this is a specific way to start. You already have tenants that are paying on time, that are staying. If we did see a couple units where tenants were a bit behind, we're not going to talk about those, but simply put, we're not going to take those. We don't come in and immediately have to evict somebody. That's not a good way to start business. So we passed up on those. Okay. I'm not going to list the lots. I'm going to just tell you it is 15 total that we have available down there at this time. They're all single wise. They're 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 3-bedroom, 2 bath, or 2-bedroom, 2 bath. That is all that is listed. 8 of those have residents in them, tenants occupied, and 7 of those are vacant. So get with us if you're interested on those. We'll get you that information, but that would make for a beautiful, awesome portfolio for some of you if you're trying to get into or already veteran in mobile home investing. Along with that, we have one home that I was not able to get pictures today just because there were still contractors inside doing the final cleanup. If y'all seen my YouTube, my reels, my social media, that was actually the home that I was in making a couple reels. Figured I'd do something while I was there, right? 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. It's a single wide Warner Robins. It's a rent to own, move in ready. We did have a couple residents that came in. Like I said, I was not able to come in and do any pictures on it, but you can see the video there. So if that's something that you know, or you know somebody interested in those as well, let us know. Any questions? Anybody need to present a deal? It's okay. Yes, you can catch this tomorrow on there, like we said. And feel free to speak up on this call. I cannot be the only one talking. Even though I love to talk, I think I can tell. That's plenty fine. But anybody want to ask a question on here, you know, you're happy to unmute yourself and do it. Okay, I don't see any questions. A lot of advertisement, like I said, so pay attention to the chat box. Instagram, let's see. No questions over here. Okay. This call is held every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A while back, we tried to change the time. This, I think, works best for everybody. It's now a routine kind of thing, right? And again, invite people. You know, somebody in real estate that needs to get to or wants to get into mobile homes, bring them on here. Sundays at 8 p.m. we have a coaching call. I am not sure if we'll be having this coaching call this Sunday. Like I said, we have a very busy week. There's a big event happening. And not sure. Bottom line is I'm not sure if I'm going to make it into the office on time to be able to have that call. So I will advertise on that on Friday at latest and let you know one way or the other. We may just need to change the time. Maybe we'll see on that one. On Saturday morning, I don't know. That's another thing. The Saturday morning, we may have to do it a lot earlier this Saturday coming up. That is the coffee and mobile home investing talk. It's a networking call. That's what we're doing there. So we have the deal pitching call, we have the coaching call, and we have a networking call. The networking call is just to bring investors together, whether you're real estate, it does not matter. Just come on there and let's conversate, right? That's what we're doing, and we're growing. So we have that, and we've mentioned multiple times that is right around the corner. Every Wednesday evening, it's going to be either 7 or 8 p.m. That's going to be an actual coaching call where we will take deals like this and we will break them down step by step. We'll be talking about documents, legality, closings, how to get leads, off market deals. That is, some people still talk about all these deals they're finding online. I yet to see a phenomenal deal online posted. Here's the thing: if it's already listed, and it is what it is. I mean, if you're a great negotiator, maybe you are getting great deals, but okay, typically if it's already listed, it's not that great of a deal, or it will not last, right? The best deals are always going to be off market deals. Okay. How much is your coaching program? Visit GarciaMHU.com and check that out. You can also send me an email. Some of you forget as well, we have the 15-minute free consultation where I can break down all the coaching and everything that you can get when you're getting coach and mentor by us as well. So visit that and let us know if you're interested on that. The prices, what's the price ranges on the fixer-uppers in Albany? It just depends. No deal is the same, no investment is the same. So you'd have to pick one and we can break it down. But I am not sure if flipping first is the way to go or becoming a landlord.
Jay, I have a question.
Yes.
Hey, Jay, on the Milledgeville properties, on the tenant occupied, are they month to month or are they long-term leases? And do they have deposits that are transferable, or does it vary by unit?
So something like that, you get that's a little interesting when you start taking properties that are already being rental, coming in as a new owner. That is something that we can look into. I think right now they all have either 6 or 12 month, but being as a new owner coming in, I think we can change that to month to month, which I would highly suggest everybody does. If you are going to do a rental, you do whatever you think, but I would highly suggest, just for certain specifics, which we can get into more into a coaching call, turn it into a month to month. Okay. I want to get into
very good.
There's one more question on here on the chat. I wanted to get into mobile homes, but I am not sure if flipping first is the way to go or becoming a landlord. Help also. Do you have any good deals, homes for flipping? Karen, yes, ma'am. Since you posted on here publicly, I want to call you out. All the deals we pitched on here are great deals. These are the best mobile home deals. Let me show you an example real quick, okay? And again, I think we're starting to get spoiled, is what my coach called it. Starting to get spoiled with deals is what's happening. Oh, I don't like this one. Oh, I don't like that one. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, single wide in Dublin, which is East Georgia. Well, I've shown this multiple times on here in this sitting. Okay, you want to find a great deal for $2,800, you get a mobile home. Tell me another in real estate housing that you can get the actual property for $2,800, that you can come in and rehab for the numbers that are already broke down on here and get these type of returns. It does not exist, and that's why we invest in mobile homes, right? So when you're talking about a great investment, I mean, we've saved you all kinds of work. When I first got started, it was a constant calling parks. Do you have any fixer-uppers, handyman specialists? I think that's what I was saying. I'm pretty sure I was probably saying the wrong thing. Most were no and hung up, or no, we don't need your services, or no, we don't want you here. I heard a lot of that. Okay, you don't have to deal with a lot of that, because in these parks and these mobile homes that you see, you already have investor-friendly park owners, park managers. They already know our concept and understand what we're doing. So they not only understand it, but they welcome students and investors to come into the park. So we're saving you a whole lot of trouble when it comes into that. Getting into one of these homes units here. Here's another one right here is 230, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, also $2,200. The majority of what it needs is a cleanup. I mean, when you're talking about good deals, let me put this down, and I'm going to go back to the numbers. This is what I consider good deals right here. I don't care what the property looks like. I don't really even care what, the bedrooms, the bathrooms. Yes, 3 bedroom, 2 bath is the ideal perfection of a mobile home investment. But if you're getting a return on your investment of these numbers like this or greater, which we get a lot greater than this, okay? Now remember, no deal is the same, no investment is the same. So keep that in mind, okay? But when you get returns like this is what defers a good, bad, or great deal, okay? All right. Let me see. We'd like to do the fixing consultation. I go by signing up. Warren, send us an email. I think on here, Casey has posted her email. You can just set it up on there with her, or you can send me an email. All y'all can visit GarciaMHU.com. All of our information is on there. Pretty easy to find. I'm on all social medias and I'm posting every day. J@GarciaMHU.com. You can email me directly on there as well. Search reference today. I searched Redfin today, and the mobile homes in Fort Collins, Colorado are selling for 80K. I can imagine. Here's the thing. The mobile homes that we invest in, and I forgot about Redfin, by the way. The mobile homes that we invest in, like what you're looking on here, you will not find on Zillow, Trulia, Realtor, FMLS, or Redfin. And if you do find them, they either have land or there's something going on in there. Now, if you get into states like Colorado, maybe, I don't know. We're not in that market yet. Or Florida, you will find mobile homes that are actually in parts like this, but they don't look like this. You're going to find something more in the finished stages, right? Those are obviously a lot higher up, and the reason behind it is because location kind of thing. So you're looking at something a little bit differently. And in these states also, you will find that you have realtors, you have brokers that are dealing with mobile homes like this. If you try to get a realtor or a broker in the state of Georgia, for instance, and say, hey, go find me a fixer upper, they're going to look at you crazy. No such thing. Okay. So you can keep looking. I would say instead of looking at Redfin, look for in Craigslist, Let Go, Classified, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. That's where your deals need to come. Or just, you can also go put physical advertisement. That also works. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, again, if they come with a tenant, then that's a little different of investing anyway. So just kind of keep on that. That could be an investor selling off more so his portfolio. That's kind of what we have on here that I've listed. That's exactly what it is. It's one investor. He's done what he said, his time with the rentals. He's made his money and he is just done with them at this point. So he's just trying to get rid of the portfolio. And I mean, this would make a phenomenal portfolio for anybody. Hey, maybe somebody can take all 15 by all means, but we do plan on keeping a few out of those. So just email us on that. The other person that asked if any more good deals, we have deals that we add on this sheet every week. The reason we have slowed down a little bit, okay, is because of the inventory setting on here. We will not upload new inventory until some of this does go out and sell. All these are great deals on here that are sitting. People are just passing them up. And of course, too many things going on, bottom line. Okay. Any other questions on here? Anybody want to present? I'm on the road still, Home Depot. Okay. Got an investor partner just joined the call, so he sent me a direct message. I will not read that one out loud. Okay. Prim, you're awesome. I'll say that. All right. Anybody have a deal? Anybody on Instagram? I do have a coaching in about 3 minutes. I got to jump off and attend to that. We also have another call that I jump on, typically go pitch deals over there for real estate investors who to this date do not believe that certain returns like, let me see if I had those examples. I do have those examples. Okay. I thought we took the sheet off. So for you new investors that are coming on here and you want to see what we call slam dunk deals look like, man, my sheet is loading up slow tonight. Internet must be cold. Okay, well, we remove the pictures of this one here, but this is another deal that we have. Here is what we would consider a slam dunk investment. ROIs. Okay. Stop looking at mobile home investing with your heart and start looking at it with your mind. Do the numbers check out and do they make sense? Too many of you are still looking at this and saying, I don't like the carpet. I don't like the tub. It is not for you unless you're trying to live into it. And if you are trying to live in it, then disregard what I'm saying. Okay. But if you're looking to invest in it and it brings you these type of ROIs, 596.3, we can do the math later. You can do it on the replay, right? You can break those numbers down. It has all the breakdown of what we spent on here, what actually went into the rehab, the labor, the material, everything all in for a certain amount. We finance, and this is what we got. This is what you need to be paying attention to. not what the home looks like. Yes, that makes a difference. Okay. All right. It is running up to 7:30, so I don't see anybody needs to present any deals at this time. Do visit us at GarciaMHU.com. Don't forget YouTube. We're posting more and more reels, YouTube videos, educational. You know, if there's a video you want me to make, something you want me to cover, bring it on here on there as well. Okay. And of course, you can always email myself or admin on here. You can email me directly at j@GarciaMHU.com. Stay tuned for next Tuesday. We'll have some more deals. We'll have some of these pictures uploaded for y'all. All right. Well, thank you all for joining this evening. Y'all have a good night.